Luxury, a word that gets thrown around too easily, attached to everything from sneakers to smartphones. But in the automotive world, real luxury isn't about branding or badges. It's about presence. It's about a car that transforms silence into serenity, steel into sculpture, and a simple drive into an unforgettable moment. That's exactly what the 2025 Audi A8 represents. Audi's flagship sedan isn't here to shout for attention. It doesn't need to. It carries an aura, the kind of aura that makes valets straighten their jackets when it approaches. The kind that makes boardroom leaders quietly smile when they see it waiting outside. This isn't just a car. It's a philosophy on wheels. A philosophy of power without arrogance, elegance without excess, and technology that bends seamlessly into your life. Tonight, we dive into 10 defining truths that expose why the Audi A8 doesn't just compete with luxury sedans, it transcends them for decades. The luxury sedan battlefield has been dominated by familiar names: Mercedes with the S-Class, BMW with the 7 Series. But in the shadows, elegant, deliberate, unshaken, Audi has quietly crafted its own icon. The A8, since its debut in 1994, the A8 has stood for something unique. While its rivals often pursued flash, the A8 refined subtlety. It was the choice of those who didn't need to prove anything, because the car said enough without words. It was the silent partner to leaders, celebrities, and dignitaries worldwide. Now, in 2025, Audi has sharpened the A8 into its purest form yet. Minimalist design hides world-leading innovation. Old-world craftsmanship meets next-generation intelligence. And most importantly, it embodies a kind of luxury that feels future-ready but timeless. This is more than a new model year. This is Audi asking, what should luxury mean in a changing world? And their answer is the 2025 A8. Top 10 facts. Expose Fact 1. Exterior presence. The 2025 A8 greets you with Audi's single-frame grille, wider and sharper than before, flanked by digital matrix LED headlights that feel alive. Each one can project light with surgical precision, illuminating your lane while shading oncoming drivers, even projecting symbols onto the asphalt in front of you. From the front, the A8 doesn't scream, it commands. Every surface is deliberate muscular hood contours that catch light like liquid metal. Chrome detailing that isn't ornamental but structural. Step to the side, and the elongated profile whispers elegance. The lines are lean, uninterrupted. 21-inch alloy wheels act as sculptural anchors, giving the car balance and poise. And at the rear, a continuous old light bar breathes red pulses as you approach, like the heartbeat of the car itself. The design philosophy is simple: respect, not noise. It's not for those who want to flaunt wealth, it's for those who already own it. Fact 2. The luxury cabin, a private lounge. Open the door, and the world outside is left behind. The A8's interior doesn't overwhelm with excess. It welcomes with curated perfection. Valcona leather in soft natural tones stretches across the seats like fine Italian suits. Open-pore wood brushed aluminum and Alcantara accents balance warmth with modernity. Every detail is designed to calm the senses. Even the sound of the door closing is tuned to a specific thunk. Deep, secure, reassuring. Ambient lighting bathes the cabin in customizable hues, from icy blues that soothe on night drives to warm ambers that energize during morning commutes. Touchscreens glide to life only when needed, fading into black glass otherwise, leaving the cabin uncluttered. Here, Audi practices reductionism, stripping away the unnecessary so what remains feels pure. This isn't a car interior, it's a wellness space on wheels. Fact 3. Rear seat luxury. Time stopped, but if the front is a sanctuary, the rear is an oasis. For many A8 buyers, this is where the car truly shines. The rear seats recline like private jet pods, complete with footrests that extend at the touch of a button. Massage programs need away stress, while climate control zones tailor the temperature to each passenger's preference. A central console offers fingertip access to entertainment, comfort, and even office tools. The most decadent feature, the rear seat relaxation package, which includes a heated and massaging footrest integrated into the back of the passenger seat. It's the detail that makes traffic jams feel like spa appointments. In a world that never stops moving, the A8 creates something priceless: time that feels unhurried. Fact 4. Technology that anticipates. In many cars, technology is about features. In the A8, it's about intuition. The MMI Touch Response system offers dual screens that melt seamlessly into the dash. But this isn't just touch hands. It's haptic feedback that feels physical. Voice recognition understands natural phrases. I'm tired, and the car adjusts climate, lighting, and music to refresh you. Augmented reality overlays project navigation cues directly onto the windshield, merging digital and physical worlds into one. And behind the scenes, the car learns your habits, your favorite routes, your climate preferences, even your driving style. In the A8, technology disappears. It becomes so natural, it feels less like using a machine, and more like being understood. Fact 5. Performance with poise. Yes, The A8 is luxury, but don't mistake subtlety for softness. Beneath its calm exterior lies muscle, mild hybrid V6 and V8 engines, tuned for seamless acceleration, and a plug-in hybrid option for emission-free serenity in the city. But what truly sets the A8 apart is balance. Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive works in harmony with predictive adaptive suspension. Cameras scan the road ahead, adjusting ride height and damping in real time. The result, a car that floats over imperfections yet hugs corners with precision. This is not a car for the racetrack. This is a car for the Autobahn, for swallowing miles effortlessly, for giving you the confidence that no matter the road, you are in command. Fact 6. Sound and silence. Curated experiences. Imagine sitting in your A8 at dusk. You press play, and the Bang & Olufsen 3D advanced sound system transforms the cabin into a concert hall. 23 speakers create an enveloping dome of sound, every note positioned with absolute precision, but just as powerful as sound is silence. Triple sealed doors, acoustic glass, and active noise cancellation create a cocoon where the world outside ceases to exist. It's not just quiet, it's crafted silence, the kind that lowers your heartbeat, sharpens your focus, and turns every journey into meditation. The A8 doesn't just transport you, it curates how you feel on the way. Fact 7. Heritage of subtle prestige. The S-Class may dominate headlines, but the A8 has always represented a different kind of luxury, one of discretion. Leaders across Europe and Asia ride in them. CEOs in New York choose them. It's the car of those who don't need their wealth validated by strangers. This heritage of understatement is the A8's greatest strength. Where others evolve with bold gestures, Audi refines. The result is a car that doesn't age in seasons. It matures with decades. When you see an A8 glide silently down a city boulevard, you don't think flash, you think influence. Fact 8. Safety. The invisible guardian in a flagship. Safety isn't optional, it's mandatory. The A8 surrounds its passengers with radar, LiDAR and camera-based monitoring, offering adaptive cruise, lane guidance, traffic jam assist, and predictive emergency braking. But what truly sets it apart is its proactive defense. If the system senses an imminent side collision, the suspension raises the car on that side by several inches. Why? To ensure the impact is absorbed by stronger structural elements. Protecting the cabin, it's the kind of engineering that you may never notice, and hopefully, you never will. But it's there, invisible, watchful, constant. Fact 9. Craftsmanship meets innovation. Every A8 is crafted at Audi's Neckarsulm facility, where human hands meet robotic precision. Each panel of leather is inspected, each piece of trim polished, each seam tested. But this isn't old-fashioned luxury. The A8 integrates lightweight aluminum space frame architecture, advanced hybrid systems, and sustainable materials. Proof that modern luxury must also mean responsibility. It's a reminder that craftsmanship is not about nostalgia. It's about blending tradition with the tools of tomorrow. Fact 10. A lifestyle statement. In the end, cars are more than machines. They're mirrors. They reflect who we are, how we see ourselves, and how we want to be seen. The A8 is for the leader who doesn't need theatrics, for the individual who values heritage, intelligence, and quiet control. It's for those who understand that power is most compelling when it whispers. Pulling up to a gala, a boardroom, or a private villa, the A8 never tries to steal the scene. And yet, it always does. The 2025 A8 is more than a product. It's a cultural marker. It shows up in diplomatic convoys in Berlin, in Hollywood premieres where discretion matters more than paparazzi shots, and in corporate fleets where decisions are made in the backseat. 2. Own an A8 is to signal that you value timelessness over trends, that your lifestyle is defined not by what you show, but by what you quietly command. Experts, industry insight journalists call it the thinking person. Luxury sedan. Designers describe it as their purest canvas. Engineers say it's the perfect intersection of art and physics. A German engineer once put it best: the S-Class is ambition, the 7 Series is adrenaline, the A8 is an assurance. And in a world of constant noise, assurance might just be the rarest luxury of all. Ownership feels slide into the driver's seat, and the leather greets you like a handshake. The steering wheel feels sculpted for your grip, intuitive and commanding. You start the engine, and instead of a roar, there's a refined hum, quickly replaced by near silence. On the move, the A8 doesn't just drive, it glides. Every gear shift is imperceptible, every bump ironed flat, every corner a confident arc. In the rear, passengers are cocooned in calm, screens glowing, ambient lighting tuned to their mood. From the outside, the A8 commands respect. From the inside, it creates serenity. That duality, power and peace, defines the ownership experience. So, what makes the 2025 Audi A8 so elite? It's not just its technology, or design, or craftsmanship. It's how all of those things come together to create something bigger. A philosophy on wheels, its presence without arrogance, comfort without compromise, intelligence without complexity, and heritage without aging. The A8 doesn't chase trends. It sets the tone for what true modern luxury should be. But here's the question for you. If you had the chance, would you choose the subtle assurance of the Audi A8 or the louder statements of its rivals? If this cinematic journey into the Audi A8 inspired you, don't forget to hit like, subscribe for more explorations into the world of luxury cars, and tap the bell so you never miss the next chapter. Until then, may every journey you take be as refined as your destination.